so Nathan and I have been working on this bean field here, second bean field of this harvest. And we thought it was gonna rain tonight, but Greg just texted and said there's rain coming in like 20 or 30 minutes, which I did not know about. So it might rain us out here. The wind definitely picked up and the air is getting a little more moist. And so we'll see if we can get things kind of tarped, and I don't know if it'll just mist or if it'll kind of actually rain. So this is an irrigated field. You can see the pivot over there. And so I got two combines working on it. That semi on the left is we filled the third semi from here, and then we're working on that grain cart right now. We don't have a grain cart operator at the moment, but once we get that grain cart full, basically we'll have 4 trucks off this field. It's a very big field. It's our biggest field of beans. It goes all the way from the home place pond over there to the pasture fence line over there. So there is a track from one of the pivot towers. You can see right down the line there. It's 7 tower pivots. So this whole field is not irrigated. There is at least 40 acres, 50 acres of it maybe that aren't irrigated. Because there's 23 over in that corner, plus at least 15 over there, plus those 2 corners. So hopefully the average yield though will be really good. So here's some of the really good beans kind of on this downhill slope. So look good. All right, Dad made it here with the grain cart. There's the storm still a brewing.
All right, we are rolling with wheat after beans. We got the neighbor across the road cutting soybeans. Lots of people around here trying to get soybeans in. There's a storm on the horizon. Just a little bit windy. Storm's coming in. But I think I'm gonna get this field done. It's rained on me 3 times, but not enough to stop me. But storm's definitely rolling in.
Well, it's kind of raining now. My windshield's wet. So I'm gonna dump in the truck, and I guess the storm back built a little bit. So that might be it for this today. Well, we about got that truck full, but we had to turn the combines around. Getting too wet. Didn't want to break anything. Nathan's roding home. And we got the grain cart tarp closed. My dad brought out a pickup and he took the grain semi here home. But we got a pretty good chunk of this field done. From there all the way to the center of the pivot tower is done, except for that little strip Nathan was working on. That's what he was trying to finish. But a lot of lightning went north and west of us, and we finally got enough raindrops we had to stop. It's not raining right now. Nathan and I just changed the oil in the 9610. Needed to be done actually probably in the last week, but we knew that there was rain coming, so we just pushed. We figured we'd change it when it rained. Well, we got it changed within like 20 minutes of getting rained out, so that was good.
Heading to go cut some beans. We are out cutting our irrigated beans, which is kind of weird because our irrigated beans usually ripen last, and our dryland beans are usually what ripens first. But for some reason this year the irrigated beans are drier than the dryland. So there you can see the irrigation pivot up on the hill. So we decided to go ahead and cut our irrigated first since they were dry, and then we're going to get some winter wheat planted behind here for next year. So these beans are testing about 13%. Obviously they look pretty green, all the green leaves, but know if you can tell in the bin. They're drier than they look in the field, and the straw's pretty green, but there's the farm over there. We're just east of the home place. So we pumped water out of our pond reservoirs here all summer onto this bean field and the cornfield over across the hill. And field looks pretty good. I'm on the pivot corner right now, actually, so this is what the beans look like when they're not irrigated. Look a little greener, like I said. And then up where Nathan is, that gets into the irrigated stuff right up there. Got a hawk here. Must have found some dinner. There's Nathan in the 9600. We're grinding through some of these greener beans. And then up here where this is kind of a draw right through here. The beans are a little greener. And then up here on the flat, they get a little better. We're on the back half of our biggest bean field. Nathan's cutting around the pond there. Goes way over there.
And then we waited about 4 months when he said, you know, when we were kind of.
I don't know if you guys can see the windmills over there on the hill. Those are actually probably 20 miles away.
Signings and beaver fans and stuff like that. So that's why we waited until September of this year.
Nathan and Greg have been running the combines all afternoon, and I've been on the highway to sell. If you don't understand that reference, check out music video, Highway to Sell. Well, I don't want to lie, I'm actually on gravel right now, but part of the way it's on the highway. I'm on the gravel road to sell, down gravel road to sell. Just doesn't quite have the same ring to it, you know? Or what about, life is a gravel road, I'm gonna ride it all night long. Although it's slightly more realistic, you know, for us rural folks. All right, I made it back to the field. So now they have 2 trucks to fill tonight. That one over there is full already. Or they could just finish this field. We'll see which comes first. Plus the grain cart. They can fill the grain cart too.
All right, the day is winding down. We got a really nice sunset. I've been going anywhere from 2.5 miles an hour to 4 miles an hour in these beans. Alright, we're finishing up this big old 200 some acre field. Just got it down and back left after Nathan goes by me here. So it's been a good day of harvesting soybeans. There's a cow in the roadway, excuse me. What are you doing? This is a field we call North the Track because there used to be a railroad track right here. But it's not there any longer, so the name doesn't make as much sense. About to take this load in.
Well, we are just going with one combine right now. The second combine had a hydraulic oil hose leak. I don't know if it was a bad blowout or if it was just leaking, but Nathan headed to Napa to pick up a new hose or fitting or whatever. So just me going in the grain cart. These aren't near as good as the irrigated beans we were just cutting. But we are cutting right by our friend. They're using some of the land around their house to grow Christmas trees. And then, I don't know if those trees are ready yet, but they're having kind of some other grown trees that they're selling on their place this time, just to build their customer base. So I'm looking forward to trying a tree from there, real local, and check them out at Watkins Tree Farm. I think they have a Facebook page and a YouTube. Well, I know they have a YouTube channel. Check out the YouTube channel. On to the next field.